Welcome to this moment, to your breath, to your body. You can roll your shoulders, make circles with your nose, rub your feet on the ground, squinch your toes up. Say hello to your body, celebrate waking up this morning, whenever this morning was for you. It's a beautiful thing. So as we settle into our breath, our bodies, give ourselves the gift of knowing that some part of us is happy and free. It's nothing that needs to be pursued, it just needs to be. You just need to open your eyes in that direction. It's right here, right now. Breathing in happiness, all the happiness particles that are in the air. Breathing out freedom, the relaxation, the openness of letting go. Letting go of our thoughts, letting go of any illusions that we're separate from each other. Any illusions that we're imprisoned. I had a meltdown one morning when I was in a hurry and it seemed like the door of the hotel was locked. It was a very small hotel. And I had the illusion that I was locked in, that I wasn't free, and what a metaphor that is for how many times a day, a moment, do we tell ourselves that we're not free? If only I can cancel this workshop this afternoon, then I'll be free. And it's so much a matter of watching our thoughts come and go. The freedom to sink into all the conditions we have for freedom in this moment. And we can compare ourselves to other people in the world that are in prisons in the Arctic Circle. As many of us have seen and contemplated what that might look like lately. Think of how much we're imprisoned by our mind, by our thoughts of who we are. What we have to do. What good thoughts and bad thoughts are. What good emotions are and bad emotions. Can we have the freedom to see how much of our emotions are generated by our thoughts in an instant, are generated by our conditioning, our causes and conditions that bring us to this moment. How can we nurture freedom in ourselves in this moment? And what appears to be maybe a prison around us, where is the freedom? And then, of course, often joy for me is connected with freedom. As I found when I was triggered by the thought that that door was locked, and I just took off with that thought without pushing the door with all my might. which is propped open during the day. And I just keep on coming back to so much of my happiness is based on being free, thinking that I'm free. What other conditions for happiness do I have that I don't even think about? Being alive. Living my life fully. In each moment. Saying yes to what makes me feel alive brings a tremendous amount of happiness. The people that are in my life that are extraordinarily generous and kind, and sometimes I don't even stop to acknowledge how generous and kind they are. And it makes me happy to do so. So as we continue to generate, it's not a matter of generating, it's just about noticing, I think, of like how many even parts of ourselves that are happy that don't get as much attention, or aspects of ourselves that are extraordinarily open and free. Sometimes it's helpful for me to bring them front and center. Acknowledge them, as well as acknowledge the people in my life, the loved ones in particular, and give them the wish, may you be happy and free. I don't know if you remember meditations from last year. I actually met two people, one's named Happy and one named Free. It's like, can you imagine that, defining yourself that way, naming yourself that, or naming your loved ones, one of them happy and one of them free? You think that would increase the chance of finding it in your life? Being identified that way. I thought that was so cool. And of course that they're very much neutral people, and there's so many people around me that I have no idea how they're identifying themselves, but I can wish them happiness and freedom, love, caring. I can wish them their lives to be filled with the joy of the present moment. Happiness and freedom are, of course, only available in the present moment. Right now, right here. Keep breathing in happiness and freedom, and breathing out to our loved ones, to people we don't know very well, and definitely people that trigger us who I've got on my schedule to see today, just in case that I get too complacent about, oh, I love them now. We'll see. I hope. But I'm certainly in this moment wishing them happiness and freedom, and certainly wishing myself happiness and freedom from the thought that they, or the experience that they stimulate something in me uncomfortable. I can open up my arms and I can give myself a big hug and wish everyone to the joy, the freedom, the happiness, all beings in the world to benefit and to experience joy, happiness, and freedom. Thank you so much.